Well, hi. This is one about how like growing successful adults, and it's about habits, even addictions. And I was talking to a friend of mine just now, and we got talking, and I told her a story about how a kid who was one of the students in one of the schools I was principal of uh, turned into a pyromaniac, and he was lighting fires in the school, which is a pretty dangerous thing. And I would catch him, and or we would catch him, thankfully, and we would take him home. That's what I did with the any kids who were really kind of getting too far out there. I would just take them home and say, "I'm sorry, we can't deal with your kid. Can you deal with him? And we'll keep working with you, and we'll make a plan." But he's sucking up too much time from the other kids. And so we made a plan, and luckily only took a couple of days. And the plan was that we got the mother to come in to the school, to this little area that you couldn't see, but it was open to the sky. It was where we kept the garbage. And we took all that stuff out, and we put a garbage can in there and a chair for the mother to sit in. And she brought the kids down, and we had trained her how to do this. And there was a box of matches and a pile of newspapers, and she would take a newspaper and she would scrunchle it up a little bit and give it to the kid and say, "Here, hold this over the garbage can, and there's a match here. I'll light the match for you." And so the kid's holding this thing, and he's getting his rocks off. It's fire. And then it gets so he has to drop it into the garbage can. And then she said, "Hey, okay, here, do it again, and do it again, and do it again. And can you hold it a little higher so I can see the flames?" Until she was ragging on the kid, saying, "Oh, come on, do it one more time." The kid saying, "No, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it." And bingo, we let the kid back into the school. No more pyromania. And it's all about this idea of extinction without blame, because when people would get angry at him, he liked the attention. And so he was addicted to causing trouble, to the fire, to doing something he shouldn't, all those kinds of things that kids enjoy doing. So what's the point of my telling this story? Well, it's about the fact that the biggest job of parents is to teach their kids what doesn't work. Like to say to the kid, what kind of a father would I be if I let you do that kind of stuff? Because when you grow up to be an adult, you do that, you're going to be in big trouble. You won't be successful. People won't like you. And you won't have a good time because, if you keep doing that kind of stuff, they'll probably lock you up. I don't know what they'll do, but it won't be pleasant. And so it's like our job as adults is to teach kids how to break the habits they haven't got. And you don't do that by whacking the kid around or saying, "Don't do that." That actually can get it so that I've met kids and they liked being beaten because being beaten was at least some attention. Now that sounds pretty crazy, but I know it's true because I've seen kids do it. And I've seen kids act up and just be little jerks. And they're acting up so that I'm going to get angry at them. And then they'll say, "Oh, yeah, I thought this guy didn't like me. This proves it. He's a jerk. He doesn't like me." And so it's very complicated, you see. So this idea that you can just say anything to a kid or do anything with a kid and it's not going to have an effect when they're an adult, hello, kids are much more complicated. They're as complicated as a modern car, more complicated. And your job is to get help, to learn tricks, to help the kids stop doing the behavior that is going to mess them up if they're an adult, if they keep doing it. Hello. So I hope you find this video useful. And I don't know what number it is, darn it. I'll have to figure that out. And please make videos about what's helped you as a kid grow up to be a successful adult. And that's not the usual, like, be a billionaire, be famous, but it's the kind of adult that is harmonious with life and is like a good father and a good husband or a good mother and a good wife and a good community member. And it's hard work to do that, because it's like you can't do whatever you want to do. Hello. Anyway, more on that subject later. So please make your videos.